Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. How is your day? This is Hadiza. I want to thank every one of you. Is my day 28 of my 90-day Go Life Challenge, and I'm here just to chat just for a little thing for the new week. And I have just this topic that I've been blowing my mind. I've been trying to touch on it. I think I touched on it sometimes back, but it's something that we all need. We need that in every day, regardless of the level that we are in our life, in any area of our life at all. We need discipline. And that's why I have titled today as Discipline Today, Freedom Tomorrow, the Power of Doing What Needs to Be Done. You know, a lot of us know what to do. The problem is we are not doing it. We know what to do to get us to where we are. Some of us don't even know what to do, but we need discipline to know what to do. We need discipline to be seated. We need discipline to sit and think. We need discipline to learn. We need discipline to put in those efforts of growth. So today I'm talking about discipline today, freedom tomorrow, the power of doing what needs to be done now. Is the things that you need to do? What are those things that you've been putting off? You've been excusing yourself. You've been telling yourself, hey, I can't do this right now, or something else become more of a priority because we can get so busy. And I know a lot of us, and I'm one of it, of us, right, that can get so busy, but actually what we are busy doing is not moving us close to where we want to go. I always talk about goal setting. I always talk about, creating the dream that you want. Nobody can create the dream that you want for you. You create the dream. Make your bed and then you have to lay on it. So my question to us is this afternoon. Are you doing what you need to do to achieve the result? I'm an online business owner. I need to do certain activities in my business to get the result that I want. As an employee who wants to be promoted, who wants to change a career, who wants to do one thing or the other, right, to achieve a particular dream or goal, you as an individual set for yourself. What are those things that you need to do now? It may be painful right now. Maybe everybody's partying, everybody's going around from one celebration to the other. You can't go. Why? Because you're disciplining yourself, you're delaying the gratification for later. And as a result, you put in the work now. Maybe when you need to sleep, you say, you know what, instead of sleeping 8 whatever hours, I'm sleeping 4 hours. I need to get something done. You got to do what you got to do to get what you want, right? So today I'm focusing on discipline because most times we know what to do, but we are not formed those habits and discipline is a habit that we form over time, and we have to push ourselves as comfortable as discipline is. We can begin to enjoy it. Some of the journey of it may not be pleasant, but yet we choose to do that. Why? Because we look at what is ahead of us. For the job, whatever is ahead of us, we do it now. And I can relate from the perspective of a parent, right? As a mom, there's certain things sometimes you want to sleep, but for the benefit of your children and the things that you have set for yourself, you do what you got to do, right? So that's it. And I know each and every one of us can relate. So I had this quote that says that, let me put it, I think by Zig Ziglar. He said, discipline yourself to do the things you need to do when you need to do them. And the day will come when you will be able to do the things you want to do when you want to do them. It's loaded. This quote is really loaded because there are some things you need to do now. You have to deprive yourself of some excesses and do them now. It may not look pleasant to other eyes, may not sound good to other ears. Some of us, we're in dead end job that we need to like move from that position, leave that job altogether, advance and seek other opportunities. It may not come easy. And I always use the example of 3 years ago when I ventured into starting this online business, right? When I shared my views with some of the close people around me, some of them like, no, why do you have to? You already have a good paying job, a salary, and this and that, and this, a pension, tie, good benefit. But I knew what I was pursuing was bigger than where I was. Was the salary good? Absolutely. Was it taking care of me at the point? Yes. But can it satisfy the visions and the dreams and aspiration that I have? Absolutely no, not even close. And that's why I ventured into starting my own online business. And that applies to every area of our life. Sometimes when we went to school or learning a new profession, it's difficult to learn those new skills, learn something new, right? But when we choose to be disciplined, that is the now. What do I have to do today, today, being Sunday, the 27th day of October? Guess what? This is day 301 of the year 2024. So we have exactly 65 more days in 2024. So, what do you have with its 65 days left? Remember, is a leap year that you need to do. You've been putting it off. You've set some goals for yourself in the beginning of the year. Look at your list. How many of them have you achieved? How many are you yet to achieve, right? Then you now sit down and say, okay, what exactly do I need to do? You break them down to move me to achieve this goal before this year end. You may not achieve all of them or bring them, but you're on the journey towards getting some of them done. There's some of them may be things that are major capital stuff that may roll over, need longer time. But guess what? Because you are committed, you're being disciplined, you're sitting down where you need to sit, you stand where you need to stand, you run where you need to run. Guess what? You begin to soar when the time comes. Most of us talk of time and financial freedom. What are you doing now that will bring about that time and financial freedom? You've prayed, you've done all you need to do. Have you really done all you need to do? Have you sought out other opportunities? Have you applied yourself in areas that you have never applied yourself? Have you read books of people who have made it out in those areas of achievement in your career? You want to be a doctor, you want to be a nurse, you want to be a tailor, a fashion designer of every capacity, a carpenter, a plumber. What you want to be the one to get that major contract to build, the new apartment complex, the hospital, whatever area you are, a realtor, a business owner, maybe an online business owner like myself, you have set some goals for yourself to achieve. It takes discipline. I've heard it put this way, that discipline is the bridge between your dream and the achievement of that dream, between your goals and the achievement of those goals, between the bridge that you cross over, those steps, maybe yours is in sitting down day by day, forming that habit to do what you need to do, right? So when you are a disciplined person, discipline is not an easy thing, but guess what? With time, it comes with its own reward. And that's where I want to go on this. I wanted to take a look at it. Doing what needs to be done today. I touched on that. What are those things? You already have a goal. If you don't have one, find one. If you don't have a goal. If you achieved a goal for the year, go something bigger. Do something bigger. Now is the time to, begin to work on the 2025 goals. Look for something bigger. Do what needs to be done today. There should be always something on your table to do today. What are you into? Ministry? Are you into career, business? Whatever be your area of endeavor, discipline is required for us to see the results that we want. If you look at some people seeing results, I look at my online business community and we have people having amazing result. And when I look at myself, I'm not getting the result that I want. And then I ask myself, the things these people are doing, are you doing them? Are you doing them? Right? And that's one of the reasons I'm challenging myself to go live for 90 days, because I need that in my business. If I'm on social media, then every platform, or not every, but most of the platform you come on, you will see me there promoting my business, because that's how I get to reach people, right? But if go live is one of the cheapest ways, I don't pay to go live. I usually do paid ads, but I don't pay to do go live. and I can still reach audience. I create my videos, my pictures, my posts and stuff. Leverage the free tools the social media platforms are provided. And Go Live is one of those ways that I'm able to reach a larger audience. And if I'm not doing that in my business, then I was losing out because I was so much afraid. I was so timid of or so bent on what do people think about me, other people's opinion. Oh, if my friend sees me, if this person sees me, honey, they don't pay my bills. And I had to come out of that mindset. I had to build my mind. I have to grow. That hey, it doesn't matter their opinion. What is it that Hadiza wants? What am I doing that would move me to the next level? Right? So that was the attitude. I had to change my approach. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing this 90-day Go Live. Thank you so much for watching me. Let me know where you're watching me from. Your interaction is highly recommended. Let me know your comment. Thank you for the thumbs up, the hearts. I appreciate every one of that. Let me know where you're watching me from, and I will acknowledge you here. So I want to go to my second point, knowing that you need to know what you're doing today and then do it. It doesn't matter how uncomfortable. Don't give yourself a pass and just, well, yeah, I'll do tomorrow. No excuses. Only you may tolerate your excuses, but others are not. Know that. You may give me an excuse and you think, guess what? Next time I'm not even going to pass by you with that thing. So if you're very good at making excuses or why you didn't do this or do that, you may accept it, but the other person will not accept it. So don't even accept you giving your own self excuses. Guess what? Your future self who is supposed to achieve those dreams, sometimes we bring delays and other stuff into our life because we fail to be disciplined to pay the price that is required for today, what we want to achieve tomorrow. You can't, when you start using tomorrow's resources and other stuff today, you're going to be in debt for tomorrow. Because when you get to tomorrow, what you're supposed to do today that you didn't do, you'll find yourself doing it. And that's where your freedom and your time will slip away from you. So you don't want to do that. And that's why, the principle of discipline is key for us to stay disciplined. It's hard sometimes, I will tell you, to do certain things to get to where we need to go to. But that's part of life. If it's just a straight road, anybody can do it. And that's what distinguishes those who are successful and those who are not. And when I'm talking of success here, I'm not talking about the monetary value attached to it. I'm talking about you achieving what you set for yourself. The goal could be as simple as finishing a book, right? At the end of that book, you not just finish the book, but you practice, you've gained knowledge, and you put that knowledge into practice, and which will bring you to a higher level in the area of your endeavor in your life, some way, somewhat, right? So the next thing I want to talk about is another brother that works closely with discipline. It takes consistency. The role of consistency. You cannot be a disciplined person if you're not a consistent person, period. You need to be consistent in doing those things, right? Because if you already know what you need to do today, you do it today, you do it tomorrow, you do it next tomorrow. Sometimes you're repeating the same thing over and over, but every repetition, every step is taking you closer to your dream. It's taking you closer to what you want. It's taking you closer to those goals and aspirations you set for yourself. So that's my role to you today, that, hey, get up. Don't sleep on your dream. 2024 is about to roll up, and then it should not be a cliche. Say Happy New Year. What's new about the year if you don't do what you're supposed to do? If you don't do what you're supposed to do, guess what? Others will, like when you're driving on the road, everybody have a destination. Don't worry about it, but you're not competing with A or B or Casio. No, you're going different. Guess what? When their exit come, they go. When their exit come, and so is life. That's how life is. When your exit come, you go. And everybody's traveling on this road. Are you doing what you need to do consistently every day? Come rain, come shine. It doesn't matter how difficult, how tired you are. Once you set a goal to do it, do it. I remember when I started this goal, like my first 2 weeks, this is my fourth week now. When I started this goal, like, trust me, it was challenging because one, I was never doing go live. I started go live gradually towards the end of April, no, August, and then I was doing 2 days a week. And then gradually I moved to doing it 3 days a week, and then I moved with other business partners, right? So it was really encouraging. But one thing I noticed is that I was being consistent. It wasn't easy to do it. Now, when I do this 90 days, every day I come out here, that define consistency for me. One, I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I changed my mindset and I've grown. I'm doing this, you know, and it's so amazing that we have the capacity. And if you think you don't, ask God for the grace. He will give you to do what you need to do. Sometimes close to 11 o'clock, I'm so busy. I'm a mom. I'm busy, right? I'm a wife. I need to attend to my spouse, to my kids, to my work and other things I'm doing. But because I'm consistent and sold out concerning my business, I got to do what I have to do for that day. And that's why even when it's 11 something thereabout, I come in and do my go live to mark it on that day so that the date will be stamped on it. And that's where consistency plays a role. And I see myself being able to go forward. And another thing is that because you're disciplined, rewards come from discipline. That's when we reap the fruit of our labor, of our effort that we've put in. Those sleepless nights, those times when you could have been partying out and you choose to stay home and read that book or do that work or get that project done or get those ideas, put together. The reward comes. Every effort get rewarded. Every work get worked and get rewarded. So don't be surprised somebody's getting more reward than you. They put more effort than you did. So depending on the area, as a parent, as a business owner, online business owner, the reward is for sure. You get the reward. We all get the reward. Hey, thank you, Tina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, watching from Florida. You on fire. Woo-hoo. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So definitely we need to be disciplined. Discipline comes with a cost. It comes with a cost because the cost there is that you're delaying the gratification of what you need to do now for later, right? Like I use the example, there are some times when the kids were younger, oh, mommy, we need to go to the park. We need to do this. We need to do that. Yes, finish your homework first. Or if you can finish your homework, let's do the chores. Then we have extra time. We can play longer into the evening. And then when we just come back, shower, mommy fix dinner, we go to bed, right? But if you don't do your homework and I have to sit on you to do your homework, guess what? No back time. No snack time. You may get grounded even, right? So the deal is you don't want to eat tomorrow's bread today. Because if you don't do what you need to bake your bread today, tomorrow you're going to be hungry. So that's why I said that you need to do the work that you need to do today. And when you do that work, the reward will definitely come. The reward will come. It may not be monetary reward because those will also come depending on the venture. And every little habit that we put together, we stay consistent, we do what we need to do, even when it's not, other people may never get the support. And the road of discipline and consistency is very lonely sometimes. Most of the time it's very lonely because you are the one doing the idea. And I tell people when I come in this my online business company, I meet with people from all walks of life, doctors, nurses, plumber, police officer, military personnel, diverse background, different nationalities, right, from around the world. And I hear their stories. There are people who want to come, oh, I want to make this amount of money, blah, 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 but you're not willing to sit down to do the work. You're not willing to do what you need to do. Everything requires work. Anything that you're going to get cheaply like that in life, I will advise you run away. And I'm not discounting God's favors and what, but it's still part of your discipline to be rewarded based on your discipline in God's own directive and instructions to you. You got to be willing, be obedient consistently. Then you do the work that is required. Then the reward and the blessings will come. So God will move on somebody's heart. So your coworker comes and like, oh, Hadiza, I can help you do that. Yeah, you do it, right? Make your life easier. I'm not discounting that. There's Favor, there's a place for it, but you still need to, in your own visions and aspirations, are the things. You can't be lazy. You can be um not challenged about life, right? You just do what you need to do on your own path, and God will give the increase. But your own part cannot be neglected. That's one, and that's where discipline comes in. Now, I talked about the reward of discipline. So I want to let you know that discipline is rewarding. You have to do what you need to do. Look at, sometimes it's not some big major stuff. It just little. Maybe if you spend more time on your phone, like I talk to myself, Adiza, I know you work on social media, but that doesn't mean you'll spend hours and hours scrolling. And we easily get, you know, caught up in that loop. So I remind myself, you've done your content for today, you posted it. Because sometimes I go online just to get some ideas and stuff like that. But times I get caught up, scrolling. That's taking time away from me, from other things I need to do. And I can't give the excuse and just pull up, right? So that's what I'm saying, that discipline will reward you, because every effort you're putting now, denying yourself of certain pleasures now so that you do this. Some people, like when I started this business, I didn't have a jack, but I wanted to invest to start a business. I have to deprive myself in some other luxuries so that I can invest in my business. And today my business pays me well, right? And it's just the beginning. So it is with every area. Like I always tell myself, Hadiza, you need to shed some pounds, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'll deny myself those pastries because I'm guilty of eating a lot of pastries. I enjoy pastries. I go to pastry store. I don't come out with one. I'm coming out with multiple, not just for that day, but later, right? But I have to say, no, as good as those pastries look nice, you aren't going in there. I deny myself because I want to like eat healthy, feel healthy. That green smoothie may not taste good or look appealing to the eyes, but you're drinking it. A bowl of salad may not satisfy you as much as your pounded yam and egusi soup. All like that is a Nigerian delicacy. I was okay. I'll eat a smaller bowl, but no pounded yam with it. I just eat the soup, and I'll be satisfied. Drink more water. I had to find a discipline to discipline myself. Drink more water. I'll go outside and work instead of just sitting behind my computer and just, doing that. Use my lunch hour. So those are little stuff. So like in this component, there's no even monetary value attached to that. So I want us to change our perspective and our mindset that when we talk of success in any area, success is you moving from point A to point B. Getting to point B is a success because you moved. You could have fallen, you could have stopped halfway, you could have diverted to somewhere else, but you got to point B. Getting to point B is success. That is in terms of success I'm looking at right now. Not even withstanding the monetary success you get in your endeavor, in your career, when you learn and read to do those certifications, right? When you start your own business, when you feel like it's difficult now, you're putting all the effort, yet you're not seeing the result, keep at it. Because the accumulation of that effort, the reward will heap up. And then the compound effect of it will come. So that's what I'm saying. So I just want to encourage you today that let's connect more to making disciplined choices today, and so that your tomorrow, my tomorrow, will be filled with opportunities and joy. Because the joy that you will see tomorrow is going to be based on what we do today. The reward that we get tomorrow will be based on what we do today. The opportunities that will come across our path that would seize will be based on the preparation that we make today. So let's get at it. Let's go ahead, do it. Remember that every step you take today with intention. Key here is the intention. Be intentional about your life. Be intentional about your goals. Be intentional about anything you want to do. Put that intention that I be disciplined to do this, and I'm intending to achieve. You see the end from the beginning about what you're doing. And was your discipline, knowing that is a step closer to what you like, what you truly want, what you want to achieve for yourself, for your family. So thank you for watching me. I appreciate the time. It was an awesome time interacting with you. Thank for the thumbs up, the comments, the share, the heart. I appreciate that. So hope to see you again in this Go Live challenge as I come on. So come on with me. Come on. I'm inviting you to come along with me in this journey. Pick up your dreams for the rest of this year, 65 days to be precise, that is left. So we can achieve this dream together. Let's put on a hat of discipline, do what you need to do. And I know that with God's blessing on you, his wisdom, understanding coming on you, you will achieve those results. So have a blessed Sunday, be rested, and deal with Monday in a greater blow, achieving those goals. Have a lovely one. Bye.